Welcome back to Emory Exotics. This is Jay Stowe. Today I'm going to share with you guys an experience that I had. Today, this is the first time for me. So today I'm gonna show you and just share a little bit of that experience with you, as well as you'll get to see my that I got, new, as well as a feeding video on some of my other animals. So hope you enjoy. If you like it, subscribe and hit that notification. So yeah, my fiance was on Facebook Marketplace, and she seen that a leopard gecko needed rehomed. She didn't know if it was still available because there was actually a lot of people already commenting on there to get that leopard gecko. But long story short, she ended up getting a message back from the guy, and the guy said that we can come pick her up rather, and we did. So this is the leopard gecko right here. Her name is Chai. She's 4 years old. And as far as I can see, she looks pretty healthy. So we're gonna let you get a close-up view on her. All right, so this is Chai. Like I said, she's a 4-year-old leopard gecko. We just rehomed her. She's a little bit skittish. Probably just because she doesn't know exactly where she's at and things like that. But here she goes. She looks really healthy. She doesn't look like she has any mites or anything of that nature. She looks pretty healthy. She's a nice, beautiful gray color. The guy said that she might be a Trimper albino eclipse. I'm not 100% sure on that. But like I said, she does look pretty healthy. She has a nice fat tail. She has them little spots on her. That looks nice. Little speckle pattern. Yeah, that's her. I'm gonna clean out her enclosure and make sure that her heating and everything is right for now, her temporary heating, because she will be quarantined away from the other animals, just to make sure that she doesn't have any illnesses or anything like that. I don't believe she does, but you can never be too safe. All right, so this is the enclosure that he was living in. I believe it's I don't know, maybe it's a 20-gallon high. It's certainly bigger than a 10-gallon. Okay guys, so I got everything out of the enclosure. Now I was gonna use some Mr. Clean Freak on the outside and then just water on the inside, and then wipe the Clean Freak down with water after I was done using it. But my fiance is so caring of the animals that she really didn't want me to do that. So what I'm gonna be using instead is a universal cleaner that a lot of people use for a lot of different things, but it's just gonna be water with some distilled white vinegar in there. People use this to clean windows, to clean multi-surfaces, bathrooms, all types of things. And it's obviously safe for animals, because after I'm done, I'm gonna spray that down with water as well anyway. So, doesn't smell too good though. So what I'm gonna do is, there's actually some debris on the inside. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's waste, whatever it may be. But I'm gonna spray this in there first and actually just let that sit for a little bit while I clean the outside of the enclosure. Okay, so I've wiped down the whole entire tank with the vinegar and the water solution. And now I got a warm, moist cloth, and I'm gonna wipe down the rest of the tank. Now okay, I got all the vinegar wiped off. Now I'm gonna be using, what I'm gonna do is basically dry cloth, same process. Dry the whole onto the hide and other miscellaneous things that came with it. And then after I repeat that process, I'm gonna be putting the substrate in there, which I'm gonna be using Eco Earth. And then we'll be putting her in there, and then we'll be feeding her. Okay, I got the whole entire enclosure and all the accessories clean. Now I'm gonna take this Eco Earth that I have had in here sitting in this bag. Hopefully it's moist enough, it feels like it is. Okay, now I have the Eco Earth spread around evenly around the bottom of the enclosure. Now what I usually do is, all the Eco Earth, I usually add a little bit of Reptibark. Not a lot. I know you're thinking Reptibark with a leopard gecko. Yeah, I just do it just to give them a little bit more enrichment so they have a little bit different texture on their feet. What I do is I add a little bit, I will be mixing that in there. Add a little bit, and if I see any sticks that look a little bit too big, like it could poke or anything, hurt the animal, I do take those out. And once I take those out, I don't really mix it in too much. I just give it a little grate. And once again, I pack that back down because that will lessen any chance of any of this to get inside the gecko's mouth. Okay, now once you got that all packed down, I'm gonna start putting stuff the way that I want it in this enclosure. Alright, I did wash that vinegar out of here. Just for you guys thinking, why would you put vinegar water in a bowl? No, I washed that out. This is actually my regular spray bottle I use. Alright, so I do have everything set up how I would like it set up. I do have to add water. I'm gonna put the gecko in the enclosure and I'm going to feed him some live crickets. I believe he was fed on freeze-dried crickets, but I'm gonna try to feed him the live crickets. I'm pretty sure he'll eat it. Most geckos do. Even though it is already moist enough, I don't want to. Alright, so we are going to be feeding her some mealworm, dusted with Repticalcium by Flukers. I'm not going to put too much calcium in it. Not even going to put a lot of mealworms in there because I don't know how well she likes mealworms yet. But I'm going to put some in there and have it dusted, and then so as you can see, she really didn't want to eat too much right now. Probably just because she's trying to get used to her home. She is crawling around. Maybe she's gonna try to eat something now. I'm not exactly sure. The guy I got her off of did include a light for her, a heat light. I will use that for now, but I am gonna upgrade her into a 20-gallon long enclosure, as well as a heat mat on the bottom, just because that's what I'm accustomed to. But yeah, she seems pretty healthy.
I did give them some new
She will
ones,
be in
and I don't do this
quarantine,
every day.
maybe
But I'm gonna
when
give
Leo
them
gets a
some
little bit
crickets,
bigger,
just for enrichment purposes.
maybe she can be paired up with him.
Anything else, really.
So yeah, that's Chai the Leopard Gecko.
Alright, so we're gonna feed Leo and Leah. Give them some new ones there. You got some calcium powder in there. So alright, so I usually, for my bearded dragon, use a little bit of this bearded dragon pellet food. I don't use it all the time. I do use it all the time just to have it in the tank, even though he doesn't rarely even eat it anyway. But I always put some of that in there as well.
So yesterday I went and did a thing.
Nope.
Yep, that's right. I went and got me an adult. He's 4 years old. He's a pastel. Hopefully I can make some pastavis with him, some super pastels, and some super pastel blue eyeless cystics. He's so beautiful. He's so beautiful. Look at him. Such a beautiful snake. I don't know if I can get him to stretch out. He's a little bit nervous. It's all right, buddy. It's all right, man. Can't really get him to stretch out. He's a little bit nervous. It's all right. Maybe you can see his head that way. You see his head? You see his head right there sticking out? It's a beautiful snake. Beautiful snake. Turn him around so he can stretch out. It's all right, buddy. Look at him. Beautiful snake. Say hi to the camera. Say hi, buddy. He's such a beautiful snake. Look at him. Getting flighty. Don't get flighty, buddy. It's all right. You don't gotta be nervous. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Look at him. Little feisty bugger. Tried to get away. Getting flighty on me. You don't gotta be flighty. Well, that's him. I just thought I would share that guy with you. He will be my breeder eventually. He's a good looking snake. And there he goes. Trying to ball back up. Now he's getting scared again. Don't ball back up, buddy. Show him how beautiful you are. Beautiful snake. No, don't go off the table. Oh, there he goes. Beautiful. Look at him.